So today we're going to be showing you 2 meal ideas that we cook at uni, and we're going to make this kind of a series, so there's going to be a few more videos with different meal ideas, and we're both going to do one each.
In this video we're doing one chicken and soy sauce stir fry and a puff pastry pizza with a salad on the side.
And they're both like easy ideas that are quite cheap, fairly healthy, and I think they would be great because we cook them often.
Yeah.
And we're at uni.
Yeah. So if you want to find out how we made these, then carry on watching.
Yeah.
So first I'm going to be cooking a chicken and soy sauce stir fry. For that you will need some chicken breasts. I've got frozen ones just because I'm at uni and they last longer, but you can have fresh ones if you prefer. A frying pan and some oil, because first I'm going to cook the chicken because that takes the longest to do. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of oil. And take that to the hob to heat up. So once your oil has heated up a bit, you can just put the chicken in and leave that to heat up for a bit. I've never used this frozen chicken, so I'm hoping it cooks well. You want to make sure that the chicken's defrosted on both sides, so just keep flipping it around in the pan if you're using a frozen one. So you just want to cut the chicken into thinner strips. That way it all gets cooked. And then once it's all chopped up, you can just put it back in the frying pan. While the chicken's cooking, I'm just going to wash up this board and knife because I just used that to cut the raw chicken and I need it later to cut up the vegetables, so I'm going to do that now. And then you're just going to want to put your noodles into the boiling water. And then just take them to the hob, and they only take about 3 minutes, so just leave them to cook. So while the noodles are just cooking, I'm just going to cut up some vegetables, and I'm just going to cut up some yellow pepper and red onion, and I'm also going to use skinny stem broccoli and bean sprouts, but I don't need to cut them up. So I'm just going to cut these now. Once your noodles look done, because this spoon has holes in it, I can just take these noodles and put them straight into the frying pan with the chicken. That way it saves washing up with a colander as well. And then I'm just going to add the vegetables as well, so the peppers and onions, and some broccoli, and some bean sprouts. This looks like a really big meal. Once that's all almost cooked, you can just take some soy sauce and drizzle it all over. And once that's all cooked, you can just serve it up onto a plate. Scrumptious. And that's your chicken and soy sauce stir fry. You can like really customize this meal to like add what vegetables you want and what sauce and what kind of noodles. And it's also really good for if you're at uni, because you can just cook up a massive load of it and then save it for a few days or take it to uni for lunch. And yeah, I'm gonna eat this now.
Hey guys, so now I'm gonna make a pizza twist and with a side salad. So I'm gonna start off by making the pizza thing because we have to cook that, so might as well. First, you're just going to want to preheat your oven to 180 degrees fan or 200 normal. What I'm using for this is a ready-made puff pastry, but obviously you can use your own if you know how to make it. This is quite cheap, it was just from Asda. And I'm just gonna open this up onto a baking tray. So it's ready to put straight into the oven. Okay, so this one is a rectangle, so I'm gonna fold it in half, so we have one for the top and one for the bottom, and then just cut it. If you want a bigger one, then you'll want to get 2 sheets of pastry, so you can put one on top of the other. Make sure it's even. And now I'm just going to cut down the middle. So I'm going to cut down the mark that I made. Now I'm just going to put one to the side for now. And now you're going to want to make a circle. So I've got this plate which is like a really good size for this pastry. So I'm going to cut around this. Now we have a round bit of pastry. And I'm going to use this for something else later. You can just make little like random things on the side with it. Okay, so I should have cut them together so they were the same, but they're going to be the same anyway, so I'm just going to cut the other one now. Now we have a second circle of pastry. So I guess I'll just use this one as the base. Next, I'm going to take my Italian passata, which is also from Asda. Yeah. And this is really cheap, but you can obviously make your own like tomato pizza sauce if you like. But this one's just easy to use, and it was like 50p. Now using a spoon, I'm just going to spread this on the pizza.
So like really like see how it is on your left hand side.
Yeah, like that.
So it's like that.
So that's about how much of the tomato sauce you want to put on. Don't overdo it or it might all leak out. I'll just put this to the side for a second. Open my cheese. I'm gonna open my cheese. I can't use these scissors. Now I'm just gonna wrap my cheese. Oh, it's a bit crumbly. This is very crumbly cheese, but yours might not be.
It looks so nice.
Mine is, but you can put the crumbles in. I hope the cheese isn't this crumbly, because I like it. So, I'm just going to see if this is enough cheese. And now I'm just going to sprinkle it on to the pizza. I think it is enough. Yeah, definitely enough. Just keep it all in. And don't overfill this bit either because otherwise it's hard to twist it. Okay, next. Do you want to put your other bit of dough on top and just seal the sides with your fingers so it doesn't leak. Next, you're going to want to find something small and round, probably about this size. I'm just using a bottle lid, like a squash bottle lid. So put that in the middle and just push it down a little bit, like there. And then just cut your pizza into strips. So I'm gonna start off by doing it in quarters so they're all even. Okay, now your pizza is cut into 8, or if you have a bigger one then you can probably cut it into more. Then you just want to take each piece, and this one's small so we can only twist it once, but as I said, if you have a bigger one you could probably twist it twice. And then just twist each piece over like that. And try and make sure you keep all the filling in. And that's how it should probably look-ish. Then just take the bottle lid out because you don't want to put that in the oven. It'll probably melt. And then we need to brush it with, you can either use oil, melted butter, or like egg wash so it doesn't burn. I'm going to use butter because I think it will taste nice. Now I'm just going to put a little chunk of butter in a bowl, and I'm going to add some garlic to mine just so it tastes kind of garlic bready. And I have these garlic granules, so just a dash of them, and into the microwave for like 20 seconds, I'd say. Okay. The butter is all melted, so I'm gonna grab this back, and with a little brush, I'm just gonna brush it all over the pastry. So before we put that in the oven, I'm just going to use these spare bits of pastry, and obviously you can use whatever you want with them, but I'm going to make them into mini pesto and cheese twist kind of things because I think they'll be yummy. So let's see what I can do with these. So I'm just going to spoon some pesto onto the pastry and just kind of spread it around. And then I'm just going to grate a bit more cheese to put into these. Put a little bit of cheese. in each one. And I don't really know how these are going to come out, but it's better than wasting them, and I'm sure they'll still taste pretty good. Now I'm just going to see what happens, really. Let's make this a little sandwich. Now I'm just going to brush them with a bit more of this melted butter. Lovely. Now I'm just going to try and fit them on this tray, but they might not all fit on here. I'll do. And then I'm just going to put this in the oven for 15 minutes. And I'm just putting that in for 15 minutes. So now I'm just going to make a side salad, and I'm making two because I'm sharing my pizza. I'm going to start off with some spinach. And I like spinach, so I'm using it, but you can make your own side salad, however you like. Now I'm going to cut up the remainder of this pepper. I can't really be bothered to start a new pepper. Chuck this in. It's not a very complex salad. Now some tomatoes. And I'm just going to cut these in half. That's soft already. Now I'm going to add some avocado, but only into one. Now I'm just going to put some avocado into one of them, because only I like it. So I've just finished doing the salads, and the pizza is also just finished. It looks very puffy. Oh, I'm zooming in. And the pesto things have gone very puffy too. So here's the main pizza that I was trying to make, and here's the little pesto things that I used, made the spare with the spare pastry.
So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe.
And leave us a comment, because we will reply. Let us know any other ideas that you'd like to see on our channel.
Yeah, or if you liked this video,
Because otherwise, if you didn't, we won't do anything.
won't do anything. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, also we're gonna start weekly vlogging, so those videos should be up soon. And yeah, you can just see what it's like for us at uni. So keep an eye out for those, because they're gonna be fun. Bye!